So, Laker Nation, I think I got some good news for us. Bear with me here. It is being reported by Chris Haynes of Yahoo that LeBron James and his agent Rich Paul, they met with Rob Pelinka and head coach Darvin Ham last week. And apparently everybody's on the same page of what needs to be done for Laker Nation to once again reach prominence. LeBron's entering year number 20. For those who don't know, he's eligible for a new 2-year, $97.1 million. They call it the old man extension, but that's a pretty darn good old man extension. LeBron can sign it right now. He's in the last year of his deal with the Lakers. So they did talk about a new contract with LeBron, but reportedly the bulk of the conversation was, how can we better than what was last year? Apparently there was a lot of talk about strategies, opinions, pretty much how can we remain competitive night in, night out throughout the season. A lot of LeBron's concerns apparently were about consistency, cohesion. The team last year didn't give themselves a chance last night. Apparently Coach Ham agreed with LeBron and reiterated that the main objective would be for everybody to hold each other accountable and to be selfless. Apparently, before any major roster move is made, the top will be on the same page. There will be a focal point of getting the offense ran through Anthony Davis once again. The team has been encouraged by Anthony Davis's offseason progression, and they believe he'll be in optimum shape to avoid serious injuries. Let's hold on to that in a second. Apparently, there is some hope and optimism that Russell Westbrook will be a better three-point shooter if he is still on the Lakers roster when this next season begins. Rob Pelinka has let it be known to LeBron that he wants him to be a Laker for the remainder of his career. I did like this for sure. LeBron is finalizing a destination to host the team's annual minicamp prior to training camp. So LeBron's going to do an additional camp for all the Laker Nation that wants to be a part of the team. That'll be in San Diego over Las Vegas. He's just trying to build better rapport. Again, overall, the meeting was looked at as productive and informative. Rob Pelinka, again, reiterated to the King that he wants him to retire Lakers. It's going to be a special time for LeBron James. Keep in mind, he helped deliver a championship with the Lakers, but it was in a bubble. He didn't get to experience that moment, and formerly known as Staples Center, but now known as the Crypt. LeBron's going to pass by Kareem most likely, assuming that he's able to play around 55 to 60 games next year. And if he's anywhere close to the clip that he was last year, he'll pass by Kareem easily. That's going to be a special moment for LeBron James, and most likely it'll probably happen within state or crypto.com. So that will be a special moment for the Lakers. I just want to say I am happy that LeBron is putting everybody together to get a mini camp started. I can't be mad at LeBron. LeBron's given it a lot. I know he's invested a lot into Hollywood and all of the things, but this has been my stance from the beginning as a Laker fan. I'm a diehard Laker fan. I'm a Kobe guy. Everybody knows that. Be clear, though. I always wanted 2 chances to compete for championships as the LeBron James tenure in L.A. began, and now we're 4 or 5 years into it, right? That's all I wanted was 2 real shots at championships. Ideally, if I wanted 2 shots at championships, I should be thankful for 1 ring, right? The only thing is, obviously, I did not expect the world to go upside down back in 2020 and for my Lakers to win during bubble. That was like the biggest asterisk of all time. So if I can get 1 more run, I don't care if we win it or not, but a serious run, I would love to win it. If LeBron and AD can stay healthy enough to get the Lakers to at least a competitive chance at a championship, Western Conference Finals, somewhere along the lines of that, I'm satisfied as a Lakers fan during the LeBron James era, knowing that we were getting the King on the back end of his career. All right, that's just me. If we can get 1 more run out of it next year, that would be great for me. In regards to Russell Westbrook, now about to become a marksman from the corner, shooting a 3-pointer, stop it. That's not going to happen. Stop it. I don't believe it. I don't care what they're talking about in those meetings. I don't believe it. A lot of things that the Lakers were concerned about, and LeBron and Rob and Rich and Coach Ham discussed in that meeting apparently seemed to revolve around Westbrook. You hear words like being selfless, been closely associated with Westbrook and the opposite end, selfish. You hear about focal point, getting Anthony Davis the basketball. Russell Westbrook's supposed to be the point guard, so that would be about him. But to me, as much as, the blame game continues to look in the direction of Westbrook, my premise remains the same, all right? Nothing has changed with your boy FERRO. If Anthony Davis cannot play 55, 60, 65 games as supposedly our number one guy, if he can't do it, nothing else matters. I don't care if Russell Westbrook doesn't miss a corner three all season. I don't care if LeBron James goes out and averages 35 points. If Anthony Davis is not healthy, nothing else matters. That is my premise. I want you to say that over and over again. Say it with me, especially if you're a Laker fan. If Anthony Davis is not healthy, nothing else matters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Remember that, Laker Nation. Just remember that with you all next year. If Anthony Davis is not healthy, nothing else matters. I'm happy to hear that LeBron James is still locked in. Man, that man is a billionaire. The fact that he's still locked in and trying to go for it, I mean, he looks phenomenal this offseason. He never allows himself to take a summer off. The dude's just in love with what he does for a living. As a Laker fan, yes, I'm happy about that. That man man's still going after it. And he seems a lot more focused than last summer, the summer jam, the Space Jam summer. He seems like super locked in, and he's been that way for months now. So I'm happy with LeBron. It's Russell Westbrook and, most importantly, Anthony Davis that leave me scratching my head as we get closer and closer to the 22-23 season.